Have you ever opened a message, and in 1 second everything you thought was safe turned to dust? I'm not exaggerating. It's not a metaphor. It's literal. A sound, a vibration, a screen lighting up in the dark, and your life split in two. Because that's what happened to me. That message, that damn message, was the one that ruined my life. It wasn't a special Tuesday. There were no warning signs in the sky, no dramatic music in the background. I was in the kitchen, barefoot, her phone on the table because she'd left it charging. We were about to go out. I was happy, calm, in love. Then it vibrated. I wasn't going to look. I swear. I'm not the kind of person who checks phones. I always believed that if you have to check, the trust is already gone. But the screen lit up, and I saw his name. I miss you since last night. I wish I could wake up with you again. Again. It didn't say, I like you. It didn't say, what are you doing? It said again. Something cold hit my chest. Like someone opened a window in the middle of winter inside my body. I didn't scream. I didn't cry. I didn't react. I just stared at that sentence. And in that moment, I understood something terrible. I was the only one who didn't know. If you're watching this, maybe you've already seen your own message. Maybe you found a photo, a 2:13 a.m. call, a baby that wasn't meant for you. And it hurts. It hurts like someone peeled your skin off. Because it's not just infidelity. It's humiliation. It's realizing you were good enough to pay bills, but not important enough to be respected. I confronted her that same night. No scene. No broken things. That's not who I am. I just showed her the phone, and she went silent. That silence hurt more than any confession. Then came the phrases you've probably heard too. It's not what it looks like. It was a mistake. I was confused. It was just physical. It meant nothing. Nothing. Do you know what nothing means? It means you were everything until someone else showed up. The worst part wasn't imagining her with him. The worst part was remembering every moment I trusted her. Every time I stayed up waiting. Every time she said, I love you, looking into my eyes. Every plan for the future. Because betrayal doesn't just destroy the present. It destroys the past. It makes you question everything. Was it real? Did she ever love me? Or was I just convenient? And here's the part no one talks about. After you discover the infidelity, you don't always leave. Sometimes you stay. I stayed. Yes, I stayed. Because when you love someone, you don't switch it off like a light. Because you have history, routines, photos, mutual friends, shared dreams. I tried to forgive. I tried to understand. I tried to be the mature adult who says, people make mistakes. But every time her phone vibrated, something inside me cracked. Every time she took too long to reply, my mind created movies. I became someone I didn't recognize. Suspicious, anxious, jealous, insecure. And that ruins you too. One day I looked at myself in the mirror and didn't like what I saw. It wasn't just sadness. It was lost dignity. Because the problem wasn't only that she cheated. It was that I accepted staying somewhere I was no longer a priority. And that was my second betrayal. But this time it was against myself. Maybe you're in that stage right now. Checking timelines. Looking for clues. Wondering if you're overreacting. You're not. When someone cheats on you, they break something invisible but essential. Safety. And without safety, love turns into fear. Eventually I left. It wasn't dramatic. No screaming. Just a suitcase and a, I can't do this anymore. She cried. I did too. Because love doesn't disappear just because betrayal happened. But I understood something. Love isn't enough if there's no respect. And without respect, any message can destroy you again. I want to talk to you. Yes, you watching this in silence. Maybe you're heartbroken. Maybe you're furious. Maybe you want revenge. Breathe. Don't turn your pain into an excuse to do the same thing. Infidelity doesn't start in bed. It starts with dishonesty. It starts when instead of talking, you hide. When instead of ending things, you cheat. And that message, that simple message, doesn't just ruin a relationship. It ruins someone's self-esteem, their ability to trust, their faith in love. I took months to trust again. Months to stop replaying scenarios in my head. Months to stop comparing. I met someone new later, and the hardest part wasn't falling in love. It was not making her pay for someone else's mistakes. Because when you're betrayed, you carry invisible scars. And you have to decide, are you going to live from the wound or from the lesson? If you were the one who cheated, listen to this too. That message you sent, that photo, that no one will find out, can destroy more than you imagine. Not just the relationship, someone's confidence, their sense of worth, their ability to love again. Sometimes we minimize the damage because we think that as long as we're not caught, it doesn't exist. But it does. And when it explodes, it takes everything with it. Today I can say I survived. But I didn't come out the same. I learned that love isn't just intensity. It's consistency. That someone who loves you doesn't hide you, doesn't lie to you, doesn't replace you in secret. And if they do, that's not love. That's selfishness wearing a mask. Maybe this video found you because you needed to hear this. You're not crazy for feeling pain. You're not weak for crying. You're not dramatic for feeling betrayed. Something real was broken. But don't let that turn you into someone who also breaks others. Don't get revenge by cheating on someone new. Don't use someone as anesthesia. Close chapters with dignity. It hurts. Of course it hurts. But it hurts more to lose yourself trying to save something that already betrayed you. That message ruined my life. Yes. But it also woke me up. It taught me not to settle for crumbs disguised as love. It taught me that respect is the minimum, not a reward. It taught me that leaving is also a form of self-love. And if you're holding a phone right now with your heart racing, remember this: no one who truly loves you puts you in a position to doubt your worth. If you have to beg for loyalty, it's not love anymore. And if you're ever tempted to send that forbidden message, think about the person who trusts you. Think about the night they might sit in silence, staring at a screen, feeling their world collapse. Don't do it. Infidelity lasts minutes. The pain can last years. And no message is worth that. If the story touched you, stay a moment longer. Breathe. You're not alone. And even if today it feels like that message ruined your life, I promise you something. It's not the end of your story. It's the beginning of a version of you that will never accept less than you deserve.